Our president proposed closing all schools for 2 years in order to retrain all teachers to properly instruct our youngsters. This was his remedy to the country's subpar educational system. According to the president, there is a plan to shut schools for 2 years in order to train instructors so that they can continue to teach students in an informed manner when classes restart. Many South Africans were shocked to learn that their children would be left without a place to go or anything to do for 2 entire years. Given that the kids will spend those 2 years at home, it also begs the question of whether this won't have an impact on their schooling. Would they refuse to go back to school? And how would this affect their mental health? Even if teachers are split in half to undertake training, it is still good for schools to stay open. I believe that both the students and the educational system would benefit if things were done this way. But the second group starts training once the first batch is finished, because the crime rate will rise if schools are shut down entirely, because students will have nothing to do if they are required to remain at home every day. It will result in children playing with stuff they shouldn't be playing with and being crowded on the streets. Additionally, while schools are secure and students are kept safe there while their parents and guardians are at school, there may be an increase in theft and rape incidents. In your opinion, what would occur if that security were compromised? Ramaphosa's proposal to close schools for 2 years should not be approved as it will negatively affect the students. Once more, President Ramaphosa acknowledged that several errors have been made in the field of early childhood development during his remarks at the Bonaparte Early Childhood Development Summit in Johannesburg on Monday. According to him, the implementation of universal early childhood development ought to have begun 30 years ago. The president shocked the country by declaring that schools should have been shuttered for 2 years after being praised for his remarks. We should have closed all schools for 2 years, taken the educators to re-education centers, and had them retrained so that they would be ready to teach children properly, he said. Yes, the children would have run around the streets without any education for 2 years, but that would have given us a lot of time to reform our education system, he said. The president's comments did not sit well with South Africans, who vented their annoyance in social media comment sections. Ramaphosa said in his speech that high-quality early education decreases poverty, enhances educational results, and saves money on social services, healthcare, and crime prevention. Studies show that every rand invested on early childhood development, ECD, may save up to $7 billion in future expenses, according to Jacaranda FM News. We are now working to increase every child's access to early childhood development. It is among our most effective instruments for maximizing the potential of our country. We now understand that funding ECD encompasses more than just education, Ramaphosa said. It's about shaping the next generation of skilled, capable, and entrepreneurial citizens who will drive our economy forward. Beyond just teaching children, widespread access to early childhood development, ECD, helps families escape poverty, Ramaphosa said. We can overcome the difficulties that many children experience as a result of poverty and a lack of resources by concentrating on comprehensive early childhood care and education. This all-encompassing strategy guarantees that kids get secure surroundings, healthy food, and medical attention in addition to schooling, he said. In order to increase access to high-quality early childhood education, the framework must guarantee that all stakeholders collaborate at the provincial and local levels. Today, we have gathered to investigate new public-private partnerships, exchange creative solutions, and strengthen the community-based initiatives that are already having an impact. Breakfast with Martin Bester airs daily from 6 to 9 o'clock. You may download our mobile app here or watch the broadcast live here. The 2024 teacher recruitment process is now complete, and the names of the 4,200 selected applicants will be released in print and digital media on Thursday, March 20th, 2025, according to Education Minister Honorable Douglas Cyrilramaphosa. Additionally, today, March 19th, 2025, Honorable Cyrilramaphosa said that the government is now hiring an additional 2,400 teachers to fill the void. According to the minister, the hiring procedure for the 2,400 will be completed in the next 2 weeks. Therefore, in addition to the 4,200 instructors hired via net recruiting, Honorable Cyrilramaphosa has said that the identities of the 2,400 would not be made public. There are 2,640 secondary, 1,136 elementary, and 424 early childhood education.